touchstone in sports?
I would say so, with just how the injury occurred and everything that's going on, but it's not something that I just plan, like I want to get to happen this way, you know. Like I said, I'm not really a media guy. Coach will tell you I'm one of the quietest guys in the world, honestly. Just the support, I really, really do appreciate it.
When you left the arena, you're going through everything that you were going through and getting prepped for surgery. Did you know anything that was going on back at the arena, and when did you find out that you guys had actually won and were heading to Atlanta?
It didn't come to me that we were going to Atlanta until the next morning because all the medicine I was on. I really didn't even remember Coach coming to the hospital that night, honestly. And just me waking up and seeing that trophy right there, I kind of felt like, all right, we're another step closer to where we need to be.
Have you seen any of the tape of the second half, those last 16 minutes with the run that went on?
The highlights, you know, they put like a video together of Duke coming back and tying the game. I don't know what happened. I guess it was a timeout or a huddle. And these guys just came out there and started playing as hard as they could. And they went on a magnificent run. Payton was playing great. Shane and everybody really stepped up. And it was very, 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 very proud. I was very, very proud of myself.
I heard you got a puppy that you named Scar.
Named him Scar. Yeah, it's a little pit bull. He's got a connection already. You know, we're like best friends, really. It was just like, I feel like it's one of those things where I'm gonna need something to do, somebody to entertain me. And I kind of feel like it's a situation.
When did you get him?
They got him the day the first day I was in the hospital. They FaceTimed me, Zach and Wayne went and picked him up for me and just showed me they had the shirt with his name, my number, and Ware on it. And he just looking at me, I'm looking at him, and it was a very emotional time right there.
Speaking of the shirts, how cool is the shirt you're wearing right now? That's kind of the motto now for this team.
Yeah, you know, I just feel like they're not playing just to win a national championship now. You know, we accomplished a Big East championship last year. We accomplished making it to a Final Four last year. Our goals are still the same. My injury or not, I still want to win a national championship just like I was out there playing, you know. When we cut down the nets, that's what's going to be most important.
Kevin, you grew so much this year on the floor and off the floor. After your suspension, what was it? What made you a different player the last part of the season?
It was really just him having the confidence in me, really. I've been telling the media this since my suspension, since I came back for the Marquette game. He just basically told me I need to go out there and play basketball, you know. And watching guys like Russ and Payton and running from what they do, and these are some of the best guards in the country, honestly. So it's something I can't take from that. Like, you take a lot from watching Russ, you know. It was kind of like Coach wanted us to be more like Russ, just being aggressive and doing more stuff. And I kind of felt like I started to pick it up. Like, we kept progressing as the season went on. But, you know, stuff happened, man. Gotta get the job done now.
Kevin, you're from Conyers, Georgia. You're going.
But take us through Luke's reaction, as you mentioned. He was there by your side, and he said after the game, if he was in that situation, he would want a teammate there next to him.
Yeah,
what was it? What did it mean to you?
He's a great guy. You know, Luke is he's from the time he's been here, he's just been a leader. And I can really say that I really have a deep kind of love for Luke because he's never going to tell you anything wrong. He'll get into it with guys in practice all the time, but that's just Luke being Luke, you know. And when he jumped on the scene and how he did, you know, I was really more expecting Payton just because, you know, how Payton is. He's really always there, but seeing Luke there, it really just touched my heart. You know. He said a prayer, and it got me through, and I saw Coach, and I just kept repeating it over and over. You know, Coach, I'm going to be good. We just got to win this game, man. That's just most important right now. I'll be fine. Let's just win this game.
I'm sure you've seen the tape of it. The reaction of your teammates. No, not of the injury, but the reaction of your teammates. Have you seen any of that, or do you know of any of that?
It was like Russ saw a ghost, you know. I've never seen. Shane's probably the toughest guy they have, but Shane's crying his eyes out. Montrez is crying. Everybody's just in real shock, you know. And just looking around and seeing that, it was devastating, you know. But they pulled it through, and we're going to Atlanta, you know. And that's what's just really most important right now. We're still in season. And we still don't want our season to end, so we got to get the job done.
Kevin, it's almost been 3 days now. What has been the biggest high for you in the last 3 days?
All the support I'm getting. You guys, all our fans. I've been touched by everyone. You know, someone called me earlier today and was just saying how this is bigger than just me. Like a lot of people are looking at me like as a role model now because a lot of people have been in injuries that ended their careers and car accidents and things of that nature, and people are really taking note to how I handled the situation. It wasn't nothing that is out of the ordinary because that's kind of just my character, how I handle it. So getting all this attention, it's not me, but it's really appreciated.
Kevin, I'm sure you were texting or talking with your teammates, but what was it like when you walked in, when you saw them for the first time yesterday?
Seeing Russ and Mingo, it was a great feeling. I miss these guys. That was the biggest thing, getting back here. Being in Indianapolis, my girlfriend did a great job of just being there for me the entire time. I tell my mom and my stepdad to be there. But it's nothing like seeing my teammates. We brothers, and I wouldn't trade these guys in for the world. It's just a bond there that it'll never be broken, and that's just where we get.
You've gotten tweets from LeBron and calls from Michelle Obama. What was the one where you went, this is big, this is national?
Definitely a conversation with Kobe. I'm not a strong, I've always been a LeBron kind of guy, but when Kobe reaches out to you and people making the fake accounts for the Twitter and Instagram, I kind of felt like it was disrespectful. That's the only reason I ended up getting back on Twitter to just verify that this guy isn't me, So them just reaching out to me and showing that it doesn't matter how old you are or what the situation is, everybody cares. That really touched me.
I heard you.
On 8 to 12 weeks to heal, and wherever the time period comes in after that, when I'll be able to play. I really don't know right now.
Your team has a lot of second half comebacks, big bursts in the second half. From the inside out as a player, can you see and feel the fatigue that a lot of these teams are feeling midway through the second half?
Yeah, I mean, Coach G does a great job with us in the summertime. We cry and moan about it, really give him a hard time in the summertime, but he really does a great job of making sure we're a lot of condition in better shape than any team we faced this year. And that kind of sets in for a lot of teams like Colorado State and Notre Dame and all those teams that we played that really just got tired. The only game I can really think of that really knocked us out the water last year was Marquette beat us pretty bad. And then we played them again in the Big East tournament last year, and you just see them guys over there on their knees and can barely breathe. And it was just like this. Everything we do is for a reason. Everything here helps.
What would be your message to Louisville fans right now?
I'm okay. I appreciate all the support that they've been giving me, and if there's any way I can reach out to them and show them that I do appreciate it, I will.
We're talking about cutting down the nets. Please.
I'm just worried about him getting his rest, not overdoing it. The worst part is over. He'll let me know when he's tired, and shut everything else down. But if he wants to do the media, he wants everyone to know that he's okay, and actually so appreciates all the prayers and blessings, and is very thankful, more so not for the attention, but being able to have a positive effect in anyone's life,
On the cover,
anyone who contacted him that maybe made your eyes get big, like, oh my goodness, somebody's...
Michelle Obama. Yeah.
On the cover of Sports Illustrated, it says, "Mom, I'm okay," and your mom.
Yeah, he was so confident that they were going to come to Georgia for the Final Four. He said, "You guys have been to Lexington. You've been to New York prior. You've been to all the games. Relax and go to work for a little while. We'll be there shortly." So this wasn't a game that we had planned on going to. We were at a friend's house watching the game, and I missed it, but saw the replay, lost my mind, and 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, he was on the phone just telling me to calm down. And I was thankful that something in the atmosphere, God had asked him to get in touch with me, to touch me and let me know that he was all right, because I needed it at that time.
You've always known he's been capable of something like this?
Something like what?
Just this kind of strength.
He's a very resilient young man. Always had some type of adversity at one point or another in his life that he had to overcome. And we basically talk about it as being refined. You know, he's constantly being pruned, and whatever it is that God is preparing him for, he's made sure that he's tried him and tested him time and time again, and this is just another test. What the outcome and the goal for it, we have no idea, but he's been passing each and every one of those tests, and I'm just proud of him, very proud of him.
Could you be any prouder of